A little motivation for you. A little motivation for you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Tips Tuesdays, live rehashed. It's your girl Tiphani, and I hope that y'all have had a good week. Starting of the week so far, and tonight we have another special guest. Y'all, it's season 4, and we're coming to the end of the season, and it's only been getting better and better each episode. And tonight we have special guest, Mr. Jonathan Coleman. Everybody, welcome him to the show. How you doing?
I'm doing well, Tiffany. Thank you for having me on season 4.
Yes, season 4.
hmm Season finale of season 4, huh?
Yes, I think I got one more episode after this. I think it's one more episode after this. So,
Okay.
yes. And I am excited for new things in 2024. So, um, but we are ending this year with a bang, okay? All right. So if you are just now tuning in, if this is the first time that you've seen the show, this is a spinoff, basically. Um, yeah, I would say it's a spinoff of my podcast, Tips Tuesdays. Look like we lost my guest. He'll be back on, but Tips Tuesdays is an audio podcast that I have, and we coming in on this show, and we bring in new perspective from my special guests on topics that I already talk about on the podcast. So, um, if you like what you hear tonight, what you see tonight, share. And I'm gonna share this real quick myself. Just 1 second.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I like to give it a little moment. Hey, we raw and authentic around here.
Oh
We try
yeah.
to get this inspiration, motivation, and encouragement out to the world. So share throughout the video. Let somebody else know what we have going on here. Okay.
Oh yes.
All right. So how are you tonight?
Oh yeah. I'm just hanging in there, just doing your show, feeling good, and yeah, just ready to get into it.
Yeah. I'm always excited to meet new people. And I know we met through Facebook. Facebook, you meet people if you're interactive. And I'm just excited for the people that I've been meeting on there that are influential and doing the same thing that I'm doing. And, a lot of times you need that motivation. And by seeing other people do the same thing that you do, and see that, well, they can make it, then I can make it too.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
yes. So, okay, so the way that I start things out, I usually start off with my announcements. Excuse me, y'all. I start off with my announcements, and they are as follows.
All right.
First, if you are tuning in right now, as I said before, share. Follow, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, anywhere that Tips Tuesdays is. be a part of that community and follow and subscribe to everything we got going on. Because, as I said, each year it's just going to get bigger and better. And I'm loving it, y'all. We are going 2 years strong with the podcast and the live show, 2 years strong. So we're gonna bring in that third year real good. So let somebody else know about the show, okay?
Oh yes.
Also, if you check out the podcast on Spotify, hit that QR code. You probably can't hit it right now because you're looking at the show. But go back, pause,
Hmm.
go back, pause, and hit that QR code. I'm not about to play with him.
Yeah.
All right. And then also, if you like some good music, because I'm not just a podcaster, I am a music artist myself, songwriter, all of that good stuff. You can check out some of my latest music, which is my inspirational project. Y'all go and check that out if you want to hear some good music. Here you go. I always love that.
Definitely.
Shout out to Mr. Mixer, the producer on there. That's my producer right there, Mr. Mixer. Y'all go check that out on all streaming platforms. Tiphani. Y'all see the name right there. Go and check it out. It's some good inspiration, some R&B, some hip hop. You get a little bit of some everything on there. So y'all check that out. You got anything going, Mr. Jonathan?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna plug myself for anybody listening. If you need more publicity for your product, service, brand, whatever you got going on, music, websites, services, whatever you have, and you want to get more exposure on different websites, blogs, email blasts, podcasts, anything, any form of publicity, definitely holler at your public relations specialist number one, Jonathan Coleman of the Media Blast PR. You can reach me at info@themediablast.net, or you can follow me on Instagram below at JAYFORNOW, J for now. Or you could, if you see me on Facebook, Jonathan Coleman on Facebook, and reach out to me, and yeah, we could talk about it and make it happen.
Yeah. Yeah, his information is right there under his name. Y'all check him out. Reach out if you need to. Um, we're all here to uplift each other and get each other going, and like I said in the beginning, motivate and encourage, and just keep everybody going. All right. So I almost forgot the most important announcement I got going on right now, which is to get your Tips Tuesdays merchandise. If you haven't gotten any right now, I got my calendars, journals, and bookmarks for sale. $15 for the journal, 15 for the calendar. $2 for a bookmark, or you can get all three for 25. There's four different bookmarks that you can choose from. Or if you want to get everything, just get it all for like $30 if you want to get all of it. But DM me, inbox me, whatever way of contact that you have with me. Get with me, get you some merch, support the podcast, support the podcast. All right.
Oh, yes.
All right. Now we can start our night of motivation. We're going to start with our quote of the night, which, like I tell everybody, I always pick something that resonates with me. This quote, I think, resonates with everybody. So let's see what it is. It is: find out who you are and do it on purpose. Find out who you are and do it on purpose. This resonates with me because a lot of people, a good majority of your life, you're trying to find out who you are, find out what you really want to do. You try to, identify those things. You want to know, well, who am I? What is my purpose? What is it in this world that I can do, that I want to do, that I will enjoy doing, things like that. But this quote is from Dolly Parton, and I don't know when she said it, y'all, but find out what it is that you do and do it on purpose. Do it
Mhm.
on purpose. Do purpose on purpose. I
Oh yes.
think I have heard that too. Do purpose on purpose. Find out what it is that you like to do. Um, a lot of times we try to mimic other people and do what they're doing, but it's like just find what your niche is. Find out what you do well, and you do it and do it on purpose.
Yes.
Be my dad always says be better than the best, and he instilled that in us growing up. Do whatever you're doing. He said because my dad is a pastor, and growing up being a pastor, with me when I started doing my R&B music,
Hmm.
and I would do shows and things like that, and he's like, if you're gonna do it, then you need to do it all the way. Don't do it halfway. So be better than the best at anything that you're doing.
Oh yes.
If you're gonna do it, go all the way. Don't
Hmm.
halfway do it because you like, oh well, I'm the pastor's daughter. I don't know how people gonna look at me. No, you want to do R&B? Go out there and do R&B and be better than the best when you do
Yes.
it. You know what I mean? So I think
Amen.
a lot of people would have that mentality. A lot of people would be further along in life.
Yes. And if you bring
Yeah,
your A game to everything you do, the world will be a better place. Because
yeah.
everybody's bringing excellence.
Yes, what you said, keyword excellence. Because
Hmm.
if you're not gonna do it all the way, you might as well not do it.
Yeah.
I had
What's the
a
point?
guest on the show, and she was saying, if I can't give 110, then I'm not doing it. And
Exactly.
that stuck with me. I was like, oh man, like
Yeah.
that just gave me so much different perspective on things, and doing life itself. If you can't give 110, don't
Hmm.
do it.
Right. It ain't worth it if you're not going to give it your all.
Right, right, right.
Yes.
You got anything extra on that quote?
Yeah, I want to add to that, like trying to find your purpose, especially for maybe the younger viewers and things like that. A lot of people just get so wrapped up in doing things, right? They go to work or they go to school and then they be with their family, and then they're with their friends, and they always on the go, 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 go. And they don't really take time to really sit back and be in their own company. Just be in your own company, be alone, chill. You don't have to always be doing something. Just kind of just chill and get to know yourself. Get to know what you like and don't like, what
Oh,
you're interested in. Some people don't even know what they like themselves. What their own hobbies are, what their own interests are. Just kind of you find yourself by just being with yourself more. And also try new things too. You don't know what you don't like and what you do like until you try something else. You know?
true, true,
Yes.
true. Yeah, I like what you said. Be with yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
We put a lot of focus on hanging out with everybody, or just doing any and everything with everybody. And it's like you said, what do you like about yourself? What have you done to figure out the things that you like or that you don't like?
Mhm.
Sometimes you just got to spend that extra time with yourself. We want people to get to know us, but do you know yourself?
Exactly.
So that I like that. You
Mhm.
have some time with yourself. Let's see. I don't look like they in the comments tonight. Remember, get in those comments. I am paying attention to the comments. We like to be interactive and join the conversation with us. Looks like my family is in here for sure.
Yeah.
So,
Mm.
if you were just now tuning in, share, share, share the video. Share, share, share. All right, we're gonna get into things. The way that we do is we get we have our small jar and our big jar. Y'all, the closer we get to the end of the season, it's really only two topics in the small jar. It's it's only two topics in the small jar, but we are gonna keep going. So with the small jar, I'm gonna pull out a topic. I'll start off, and you'll piggyback off me, and then with the big jar, you're gonna go on and take that topic and roll with it. All right?
All right, I'm ready for it.
Yes.
Hmm.
All right, here we go. I'm over here acting like it's more than two topics in here. Hmm. Any, many, money, mo. Which topic has got to go?
Hope it's
Yeah.
a good. Well, I know they're all probably good.
Oh, okay. It's okay. And this is if anybody has not if anybody out there has not tuned in to today's episode is called It's Okay. And it was more freestyle than anything. Um for personal reasons, but it's okay. And you can take this however you want to, but the way that I took it is that it's okay to be human. It's okay to have emotions. It's okay to not be okay. You know, the
Yeah.
cliche. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to not be strong all the time. It's okay to be vulnerable sometimes. Like I said, this was a personal episode for me today because today is 8 years that my mom has been gone today. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was like, usually I do my episodes like the night before and release them on Tuesdays, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna release an episode. Like, I'm not feeling it. I don't, I'm just not feeling it. But I also remembered that I said to myself first, and then also to my audience that I was gonna be more transparent, that I was gonna be more transparent. And part of being transparent is, not all the time are you going to be chipper. Not all the time are you going to be up in spirits about everything. But the transparency of, yeah, I'm not up in spirit right now, but I can let you know how I feel because there is somebody else out there that may have lost their mom, and
Yeah. I
they
have.
don't have to feel like they're alone in how they feel.
Yes.
Whether it's you just lost your mom or you lost your mama 20 years ago, which I can't imagine 20 years, but
Yeah.
those feelings are real. Those feelings are there. And not all the time are you going to be that strong person that's just smiling all the time. No, no, I want to just ugly cry because my mama ain't here no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, but one thing, like I said, I wanted to still be transparent with my audience. I still wanted to show up because that's what I said that I was going to do, and that's what I vowed that I was going to do is to show up for my community of Tips Tuesdays. Because you just never know who needs whatever you have.
Yes.
And as we said in the beginning, find out what you have, what you do, and do it on purpose. This
Oh
is one
yeah.
of those things that I'm doing on purpose. If I have to inspire, motivate, or encourage somebody, and I always say in some type of way, and that some type of way might just be showing up and being transparent, showing that you are a real human being, that you have feelings. So
Yeah.
it's okay not to
Mm.
be okay. It's okay to feel the things that you feel. It's okay. And I have to convince myself of this a lot of times, it's okay. You know.
Yeah.
So what you got? Because I can keep going on with the
Oh,
topic.
Oh yeah, I'll add to
So,
that.
I need to add
My
the finger there.
yeah, I'm gonna add to that. I can relate. My mother passed away in 2018, in January. And I mean, I lost my father in 2014. Lost my father in 14. Lost my mother in 18. Yeah, so I mean, I relate to that loss, and it just it's still with you. You never really get over that. But you still got to live your life. You still got to keep going, and it's okay. I mean, death is a part of life. We're all going to experience it. It's all going to happen to us. So when it happens to a loved one, or you know just be prepared to you got to accept it, and grieve the way you grieve, and keep it
Mhm.
moving. That's how your relatives, your deceased loved ones, they would want it that way. They would want you to still be you unapologetically, or the quote of the day, the be you on purpose. you
Yes.
know so
Mhm.
don't stop being you on purpose, even with the losses. And what else was I was going to say, mentioned in the yeah. Oh, it's okay to be okay. Yes, the topic's pinned there. I should have just read that. uh,
It's okay.
yeah, yeah, it's okay, because a lot of people, like, this is one of the things that I would say, even after my mom passed in 18. Uh, so many things that I was concerned about, or worried about, and thought about. Maybe this not might not be having anything to do with my mom passing, but just kind of just as you get older in general, you just a lot of things just don't matter. There's things I used to stress over when I was in my 20s ain't the same thing I barely stress over certain, in my 40s. It is what it is. It's just I mean, I hear people talking and getting in, even on social media, you see people getting upset about certain things. I was like, it ain't even worth replying to this. It is what it is.
About it. Yeah.
It ain't worth it. Life is short. It is what it is, and also about just being okay. It's okay to be okay. Uh, a lot of people hold on to their mistakes they've made in the past, and they still, like, they like to label themselves as that. Like, uh if you burnt through your 20s, just
Yeah.
not making a bunch of mistakes, or if you made big impactful mistakes, like if you went to prison or something like that, or if you were had struggles with substance abuse, or drugs or whatever, and you get off that or whatever, that was your past. That's not who you are today. You don't even have to say I was a former addict, or I was a former ex-con, whatever. That was focus on your future. Focus on who you are in this moment. I was none of those things, by the way. I'm just, but I'm just saying, for people who have had
Yeah.
those, yeah, don't let that define you. Start create, let the future and who you are in the present define who you are. It's okay.
It's
you know
okay. Things happen. But
Things
the
happen.
most important thing is that you learn from it.
Amen.
Always say you either is things happen and things come your way either to be a blessing or a lesson. So figure out if it was a lesson for you to learn out of that, whatever it is that you may have done that you know now that you're ashamed of, or your past makes you. If it wasn't for your past, you wouldn't be right here in your present. So you have
Hmm.
to figure out what is it that I was supposed to learn from this, and then move forward. Learn and
Exactly.
move on. Yes, learn and move on. They in
Hmm.
the comments tonight. They in the
Oh yeah.
comments tonight. Y'all, that's what's up. I see y'all. I see y'all. Make sure y'all share the video, okay?
Oh yeah. Also, Tiff, I want to say one more thing about the topic. It's okay. Is sometimes it's okay to feel how you feel. You know what I mean? Don't feel bad about being mad about something, or being sad, or in your feelings. Be in your feelings. Be in your feelings for a little moment. Let it ride out, so that you can mentally move on, because sometimes you can't move on mentally because you still stuck. You're trying to fight it. You're
Mm-hmm.
trying to fight being in your feelings. You're trying to fight being upset and angry.
Yeah.
Nah, just get it out. Get it out your system. cuss that person out if you have to, so you can move on to the next thing. Don't hold it in.
Disclaimer: you can get that from not playing.
Yeah,
Sometimes, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna do that because maybe we're gonna say go somewhere and outside of that person and go kiss them out.
punch a pillow. Well, you know what I mean? Pretend like the pillow. Pretend like the pillow of that person. You punching their head. You know what I'm saying? I would say punch a wall. It might hurt though. So but
Get it out however you need to get it out. Without it on somebody else.
exactly.
That's what we're gonna condone, not on somebody else.
Yeah. Don't hurt nobody else. Just
Don't hurt anybody else. Don't hurt yourself.
yeah, don't hurt yourself either. Yeah. But if you had to choose, just hurt them. But okay, no, we don't. No, not at all. But just get it out.
I am not responsible for some of this information.
Oh yeah, somebody's gonna do it.
Somebody got
The guest said I could cuss him out. It was a Tiph's tip.
I see y'all in the comments. Guys, still working on my mouth. I hear you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, like I said, it's okay. We're all human. We all, like you said, we all have different feelings. We have to learn how to react or respond with those feelings, though. I've always said that. Are you gonna react or are you gonna respond? 9 times out of 10, that reaction is what you don't want. So you need to learn to assess the situation and respond.
Mm-hmm.
And that's usually gonna get the better results. It's the response, not the reaction.
Exactly. Can't be impulsive, because sometimes what the excuse me, my bad. I had to think about that. you got
For real. Sometimes people will take you there.
Exactly.
I'm like that on a daily basis, just in customer service. Like, really? Like, oh, okay, calm down, calm down. Woosah, but it's okay. Those feelings are natural.
Yes. I used to work for an outsourcing company / call center called iCore, and I was in customer service as well in the finance department, and it's I'm not the reason your bill is so high. I'm just explaining it to you. And sometimes you want to reach through the phone and choke, but but if you choke them, they can't pay their bill, so you won't get your bonus. So
I didn't think about it like that, but hey,
yeah.
What it is now. So yeah, y'all, it's okay. It's okay. We off to a good start with this topic right here. So we're gonna go to the next one, which is in the big jar, because we're gonna leave the one topic sitting there in the small jar until next week. Definitely. So, all right, let's see what we have here. Which the big jar, I'm gonna give you the topic and then you run with it, and then we'll talk from there. Okay.
All right.
You got this. I think I get this every week. Everybody is gonna tell me something about you got this. You got this. That is the topic.
You got this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So basically, you got this. You got to tell yourself that before you do something that might be a little tough for you. Sometimes you got to give yourself that, that motivation. You got to say, hey, you got this. You got this. Just do it. Just execute it. Don't worry about what may or may not happen and what the outcome. Sometimes you just have to do it first, and then learn from it. Like I said, you got this. Like sometimes you have to just do it. Like earlier in the show, I said, curse that person out. Just do it. Just don't lose your job while you're doing it. Just but you got this.
Don't listen.
Yeah.
I heard on Tips Tuesdays, they told me to cuss this person out. Nope.
Yeah.
We did not say that.
Definitely. But
I was no, Jonathan Colbert said it.
I take responsibility. I'm that little devil on your shoulder said, or the angel on your shoulder said, do it. Yeah, but yeah, you know, and one way to kind of motivate yourself sometimes too is like just processing it. You know, like just thinking about what all you have to do to get that done. You know, like if you journal or if you got a diary or something, scribble in it, make a note to yourself. I journal every morning. You know, I know a lot of people, "Hey, that's what no, but I like to document, my thoughts and my feelings and kind of, like how can I improve today from yesterday? Or what, did I reach my goals? How do I feel about that? Da 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 da. So you know, sometimes you have to write that to yourself too, that you got this. uh Say affirmations if you have to. I know a lot of people believe that after saying affirmations, that's just you're lying to yourself. But sometimes you have to lie to yourself in order to get yourself in that zone.
Let's say
It's not even a lie if you execute it. Say that, Tiffany.
fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. Yeah, you gotta tell yourself, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the woman, I'm the woman. You gotta tell yourself that, Not saying you're not, but you gotta brainwash yourself into believing you can do whatever you're trying to do, so you can go on ahead and do it.
Hmm. And then most importantly, you pray.
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 Amen.
You know, and then like you said with the saying whatever it is that you need to say to yourself, the more that you say it, you are that.
Hmm.
You are an overcomer. You are strong. You are confident. You are whatever it is that you are. You can do whatever it is that you're trying to do, because all it is for you to try and do it.
Hmm.
So you are whatever you say you are. You can do whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you say that you're going to do.
Hmm.
And the key word is you.
Exactly. Sometimes you're the only person getting in your way of doing what you need to
Exactly.
do.
Exactly.
Procrastination, thinking too hard, all that. You can do it.
Ooh, you said something right there with the procrastination, because I know I'm big on I get a lot of things done, but I do a lot of procrastination at the same time. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like some things that when I do it, it's like, man, but you could have did that like last week. You could have been done with that, but
Hmm.
or you'll just wait up until the last minute to do whatever it is that you needed to been done did. It's like,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah. And then if you procrastinate, you're not really giving 110%. You're not really giving your best. You didn't just kind of gave the rest. Like
Hmm.
I got it done. So you
Oh
know,
yeah. Yeah. And they say procrastination, that's a form of fear. That you're really, it's like a little subconscious fear that you have about the task that you have to do. And it may not be like you're scared of it, but like that kind of fear, like I might mess it up. This might, or even a fear of this might take up too much of my time and I got some other stuff to do. I don't want to waste my time doing something. I'm afraid I'll waste my time. And that becomes a procrastination in your mind.
yeah, fear of failure,
Hmm.
or like I said before, fear of success. Like I said, I think it was last week that I said some people feel like, well, what if this actually works? Then what do I do? Or
Hmm.
fear of failure. Well, I mean that's very prevalent. Everybody is like afraid of failure. What if I
Yes.
do this and it don't go the way that I needed to go, or people looking at me crazy because it was a failure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, well, you'll never know unless you try.
Yes. You
You
got
never
this.
know. Yeah, you never know. You tell yourself, you got this. I got this. We got this. Whatever
Yes.
it is that you want to do.
Hmm. Oh
Yes,
yeah.
indeed. Hey, you're not about to talk about how I'm over here talking, sir. You the hashtag been done did. I'm done.
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord, somebody say pray for them and yourself. Yes, yes. Y'all excuse me. I'm over here. Hmm.
Yeah.
But you got this.
You
You got
got this.
this. And I like the way you said you gave us an example of what you do in order to to tell yourself you got this. You journal.
Hmm.
What is your outlet that 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 suits you? So journaling, that's a way. I know me personally, music, songwriting, that's my outlet. What is your outlet in order to get your spirit up, in order to get your energy up, to get yourself pumped and motivated? Find that outlet that helps you.
Hmm.
Yes, yes.
Oh, yes. And like we talked about earlier in the program, sometimes you got to find out who you are and what those things are so that you know what those outlets are, you
Yes,
know?
yes. So I hope somebody's getting inspired out there.
Oh,
You
yes.
got this. You
You
got
got
this.
this.
And,
Hmm.
and you are
Hustling.
whatever you say that you are. If you say
Yes.
I'm gonna fail, then guess what? you gonna fail.
Yeah.
That reminds me of a that reminds me of a we gonna say okay, it was a performance that I did. And I had just got these new boots. And I was looking good in them, but I'm not always the person on my feet all the time in some heels. So um I kept saying throughout the night, like, man, y'all, these look nice, but I just feel like I'm gonna fall, you
Yeah.
know. And the most anticipated part of my performance, which was the dancing part, I went to step out for a move, y'all, and I fell
Oh,
in
man.
slow motion,
Mm,
live right there on stage.
mm,
I wasn't Tiffany no more. I was like, Allison, go ahead and fall. But
mm.
y'all, I got back up. I was good. People, they was like, "Oh my God, you did so good." And I'm just like, I failed, y'all. How did I do good? But I got back up and I kept performing. But
Mhm.
I'll never forget my friend's husband. He said, "You know why you failed, right?" And I was like, "No, well, because they some new boots." He was like, "No, because you said you was gonna fall, so you
Yeah.
failed." you know.
Yes.
So the things that you're saying out loud, um, they are of meaning. So be leery of the things that you speak upon
Mhm.
yourself, upon others. Don't say the negative things. Speak positive.
Yes.
That's one of the songs on my inspirational project. Speak positive. Speak those things that are going to happen that are good. You say the negative things, and then, well, you didn't put it out there. It's gonna happen.
Exactly.
You
And
know.
like we Oh yeah, and just to add to that, you know how we talk about affirmations, you keep saying those things and saying those positive things. It works in reverse too. You say that stuff over and over again, you start believing it and then you start behaving like it. If you start saying like like as you as an artist, if you said, "Oh, this is gonna be a bad show. I'm just gonna be," I mean, not saying you say that, but as an example, it's
You
gonna be
say
a bad show.
it.
I'm not gonna do right. That's gonna subconsciously you're going to perform bad because you're thinking that it's going to be bad and it's going to affect the way you behave because you say
Yeah,
it's like when you're like if you're playing a sport you don't go onto the court saying I'm going to lose. If you do say that you're going to play like you're going to lose.
exactly.
You ain't going to give it your all. You're going to I'm going to lose anyway, so you're not going to bring your A game to it, you
Yeah.
know.
I mean, that applies to anything I do. I'm thinking like when I'm in the studio and I'm doing music. Say I'm working on a part in a song, and I'll hear myself mess up. And I know that I messed up, but nobody else know that I messed up. But because I heard myself mess up, the next two or three, four lines, I'm thinking about I messed up on the first line. So then I'm not even doing the next lines anywhere near the way that I needed to. So
Yeah, because it's in your
it's like,
mind now.
yeah, it's in your mind. It's like, oh man, dang, I messed up. I'm gonna have to go back and redo that. And
Hmm.
it's just then you got to be like, hey, stop, let's do it again.
Yeah,
But you're
exactly.
not gonna always have that hey, stop, let's do it again. Once it's done. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? So
it and also to add on to it, like if you like how you sung it and they didn't know anything was wrong, if you would have just kept it like that, right? Instead, they would have known. Like same thing with your performance when you fail. If you would have just act like that was part of the show, like you would have did some push-ups on the stage or something, or rolled around, act like that was a new dance, or I failed. No, that was how I meant to do it. I meant to fall like that. That was the part of the show you're gonna remember.
Hey,
I would have failed, and that would have been the new thing. Every
I
time I go on stage, I fall because you falling for my music.
right.
I would have made that. Yeah. Well, this
Hey,
is the part where she gonna fall right here. The new people coming to see your show. They
yeah,
wait for you to
yeah.
fall.
They be waiting. See, now you got to practice how to fall.
Yeah, exactly. What if I don't fall right? Oh my
Right.
God! I
What if
hope I
I
don't.
actually hurt myself?
Oh yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah.
Like I said, just roll till I'm done. I had a friend when we was growing up. We was at a skating party, and that's one thing that he did. And he fell, and then he did some push-ups. I was like, okay, all right. But
Yeah.
yeah, hey, roll with the punches. Roll with the punches. Sometimes you're gonna fall. Sometimes it's not gonna be perfect like you want it to be. But
Yeah.
yeah, practice how to fall.
Yeah, exactly. You got this.
You got
You
this.
got this.
Whatever it is, you got this.
Exactly. Remember that before you fall.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah. Try not to though.
Try not to though, but
But if you do,
if you do,
no, you ain't the only one falling though.
exactly.
Yes. All right. So next topic. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I'm telling you, it gets good.
Oh
Whereas
yeah.
I say it gets gooder and gooder every time.
Hmm.
All right, here we go. Mhm. Mindset is everything.
Yes.
Mindset is everything. It kind of goes, with what we were saying. Mindset is everything.
Hmm.
You take
Hmm.
it and run with it.
I take it and run with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
all on you now.
Definitely. Definitely. Well, I want to say with the mindset is everything. If you're thinking negatively, you know what? Thinking negatively is like seeing things through dirty glasses, right?
Hmm.
Like everything you see is going to be from that perspective. Like if you're in a good mood, sometimes I'm just speaking from my experience. When I'm in a good mood, something something messed up could happen, and I'll see it differently. Well, it happens. But when you're in a bad mood, something good can happen, and you'll find something wrong with it. See
Mm.
why they do it like that? See what it
Yeah.
could be, it's because it's all how you're thinking, you know. It's
Just
all in how you perceive it.
stinking thinking.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. You right, because I mean, you can wake up in the morning, and as people say, on the wrong side of the bed,
Yeah.
and everything that goes on from the rest of the day is just like, ugh, why they look at me like that? And they ain't even like looking at you, like
Exactly.
they just had to look over in your direction, and you just so happen to look at the same time they look in your direction.
Exactly.
But because we already have this start of our day of just thinking the way that we think, and then everything just spirals downhill.
It does.
So yeah, it's important with what you think. Um, it becomes who you are. You
Hmm.
know, mindset is everything. How and I always go to this, and y'all can tell my pastor. I always be quoting him. How you go through a thing will determine how long you will be in that thing.
Mm.
How you go through a thing will determine how long you're gonna be in that thing. So you can go through mad, you can go through with an attitude, but guess what? You might as well get prepared to just be in that thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you can choose to have a more chipper spirit and be up in spirits and just, you know, yeah, it might not look like you wanted to at the moment, but it could be worse. And that's how you can think. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? So how you choose to go through that thing
Hmm.
will
And
determine how long you gonna go through that thing.
exactly,
Yes.
exactly. And sometimes, you sometimes people look at their lives and go, man, I hate my life. I hate where I'm at right now. I hate my life is going through. But
Ouch.
there's somebody in a third world country. If they woke up you for a day, all their dreams will become true.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You think you got it bad. There's somebody in a third world country that would love to trade places with your bad day.
Yes. Right. Right. That part.
Yes.
That part. And I had to catch myself a lot. I think I catch myself every day. I was really thinking about it. It might have been a good majority of today. I was just like, you complain about this job and you complain about this and you complain about that, which I didn't realize how much I was complaining until like here recently. But you didn't have to have a job. Um, you didn't have to be here for this short amount of time and be promoted as you did. Somebody wish they had your job. You know,
Exactly.
there are people that are looking for jobs, and because of maybe past things that they've encountered, that they can't get a job, or just setbacks in life that just causes people not to be able to have a job. Just something that simple as having a job is just so crucial. You
Hmm.
know, it was people out there out on the corners that's, well, some of them, they ain't, I don't think that they're doing the right thing, but there are some people that are genuinely going through and they really need that change. They
Yes.
really need that food. You know
Yes.
what I mean? And we're sitting up here complaining because we got to get up an hour or two early so we
Hmm.
can get to work. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. And plus, complaining is not going to change anything. You're going to complain all you want, but you're not going to complain into a better situation.
Right.
When things aren't going right, you got to ask yourself, what am I going to do about it? Never mind complaining. What you going to do about it? That's the conditions. That's how it is. What you going to do? If you complain about the job, you're going to get a new one, or are you going to make this one the best? Are
What
you
you
going
gonna
to?
do about it?
Yeah.
What you gonna do about it?
Hmm.
Until I can do something about it, just stop complaining.
Stop complaining. Yes,
Stop
because that won't
complaining.
fix it.
It's what it is. And like I said, it could be worse. It
Hmm.
could be worse.
Yeah.
My
Exactly.
stepmom said, she said, you have what you say, positive or negative. And that
Hmm.
is true. Yes, because as we said, the things that you say, that's what you are. That's what you do. That's what
Hmm.
you become. You think
Oh
those
yes.
things, then you become it.
Hmm.
I can't quote which scripture it is in the Bible, but it says, "So a man thinketh he is," and that's just
Yeah. As a
putting
man
it
thinketh in his heart, so is he.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So speak those things, positive. Speak
Yes.
positive over your life. Speak positive. Speak positive.
Hmm.
You know,
Speak positive.
you want a new job and say, "Well, I see myself with this new job." Don't know what that
Hmm.
new job is, but it's I see it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You might not be exactly where you want to be right now, but don't underappreciate where
Hmm.
you are now. You know
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean? Appreciate it because at one point you wasn't where you are now.
Hmm.
You had to do something to get to where you are. I
Amen.
might got a whole paragraph in here.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you have to have the mindset knowing that things will go wrong and knowing you are human, knowing you will be upset, but at the same time have the mindset that you will get past this. The mindset of this will not stop me. The mindset that says that situation does not control me. The mindset that says I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am victorious. All right, PL. All right.
Yes.
He in there. I don't know if you put that whole paragraph. Oh, yes, you can put the whole paragraph up there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. And like we said earlier, it's okay.
Yes, it's
It's okay.
okay.
It's gonna be how it's gonna be.
It's okay. Y'all, man, if y'all not getting something from tonight, I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all
Hmm.
better catch this inspiration, motivation, encouragement. This
Yes.
this is this is good right here. Y'all
Church
clowning
on a
in the
Tuesday
comments.
night.
Y'all in there. Y'all share,
Yes.
share, share the video. Share the video. Share it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be hoarders of this inspiration. Okay. All
Amen.
right. Let me see. Let me look at this time because time be flying when we doing stuff for real.
Exactly. Yeah. You know.
Yes. Okay. So we're gonna do one more time because I see we got like 7 minutes. I usually go minimum an hour. So
Yeah.
all right. Let's see. Ooh, I always love hearing what somebody got to say on this. Somebody's watching you. Somebody's watching you.
Somebody's watching me.
Somebody watching you.
Somebody's watching me. Well, whoever it is, follow me on Instagram at JAYFORNOW. Follow me and watch me some more.
Whew, what did he say? Y'all follow, subscribe, all of that.
Oh yes.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Like, what else you got? Somebody's watching you.
Somebody's watching me. So, like, what I'm doing in my spare time, or what I'm doing right now? What I'm doing?
Somebody's watching you. Like, I mean, you can take it however you want to, but somebody would, no matter what you're doing in life, somebody watching you.
Mm-hmm.
Take it how you
Uh,
want to take it though, because I want to hear your perspective. Because it could be something totally different.
yes. Well, um, let's see. If somebody's watching me, uh, I apologize if you're bored, but that's what you get for watching me.
Oh,
I'm just getting my grind on. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you wouldn't be bored, possibly. I don't know. It's whatever they saying. Uh, let's see. I got a joke I was gonna say. I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, if somebody's watching me, uh, new season's coming up in 2024. You know, the Jonathan Coleman life. Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
I'm done. He's like, oh, somebody watching me. Somebody watching me.
Somebody watch.
Yeah, look behind you. Somebody watching. No, I'm playing. Somebody's watching. But I'm looking. I seen you turn back and look. No, but on the real, somebody's watching you. Whatever you are doing in life, we sitting here, we doing this podcast right now. Somebody's watching us.
Yes.
Somebody's taking in what we're saying. Sound illegal. I'm done. Somebody's taking in things that we are saying. Know that we are influential, and this is an episode that I'm putting in the works.
Yes.
But you are an influential person, whether you
Thank you.
choose to be or not. Because either somebody's watching what to do or they're watching what not to do.
Exactly.
Are you showing somebody what to do or are you showing somebody what not to do?
Hmm.
Are you being a good example or are you being a bad example? Either way, somebody's watching you.
Exactly. Always have to walk with integrity. Do the right thing, whether somebody's watching you or not. You know.
Yes, yes. So somebody's watching you. If you are watching right now, I'm watching y'all in them comments.
Oh yes.
And I see y'all.
Oh
Just saying.
yes. Definitely. Oh yeah. And I definitely thank y'all for watching us. You know, and enjoying the show and getting in the comment section. You
Yes,
know, y'all follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back. You know, and I'll plug some more things once you. I ain't gonna overwhelm y'all.
Instagram is right there in his name, so y'all can see him. Yeah, follow him on Instagram.
Oh
And
yeah.
then if you're not following Tips Tuesdays,
Oh
go
yeah.
follow, go
Follow.
subscribe, like. I'm gonna be a little more interactive in the upcoming year because I mainly just post my episodes and here and there I'll put in like an inspirational quote. But my goal, and y'all know how we do about them goals at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have y'all to have me accountable. But
Hmm.
my goal in 2024 for the podcast is to be more interactive within my Tips Tuesdays community on Instagram, on Facebook, um, Yeah, on those platforms to be more interactive. I already said that I'm being more transparent because that's what is relatable. It's transparency.
Mhm.
Transparency is relatable.
Oh
So
yeah.
somebody watching y'all. What are you
Mhm.
doing? What are you doing? So also look, being on the serious tip. I've been saying share the video. If you still on, share. But let me know what it is that you like about the show. Let me know some things that you might want to see incorporated on in the show. What would you like to see more of in the show? Okay, or if you think the show is fine, you can put in the comments that you think it's okay. You can put that you don't like it. I want to hear your
Feedback.
feedback.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to hear your feedback on the show. Well, we know Pastor Tevin is gonna say everything. Yeah, yeah.
You know, Tiffany, let me tell you what I'd like to see more on the show.
Yes.
More me. Book me again. I want to do the show again.
All right, you hear that? Y'all look season 5. Y'all see Jonathan Coleman in here again. Don't even play. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, which I would like to say, okay, so we got tonight's show, and then we have one more episode after this, if I'm adding everything correctly. Yes, we have one more show after this. Um, and after the season, we'll be on break for Tips Tuesdays live Rehashed, which will start back up in May of next year. And then we will also be on a break from the audio podcast, but that part will start back in February. So you'll still be getting that inspiration though. But the human part of me has to take a break.
Oh yeah.
Um, but I just want everybody to know so you can still continue to follow and keep up with the page though, because we will be back after next week's episode. We will be back. So come on back in there in them comments and be just as strong and verbal as y'all are right now.
Oh yeah.
But yes, and I want to say happy holidays to everybody. I think whenever yeah, when we tune in next week, it'll be after Christmas. So Merry
Mhm.
Christmas to y'all. Get all of that out the way. Y'all be safe on y'all's holiday. Don't eat too much. Don't eat too much. Don't eat too much. Oh, or when you are, remember somebody watching you.
Exactly. And if they do, it's okay.
Look,
And
somebody
be
watching
you.
you eat all that food.
Yeah,
Just saying.
exactly. Be you on purpose.
Oh Lord. Okay, no, but for real, my dad is on here. Somebody is watching you, no matter what you're doing. You may be the only Jesus they ever seen.
Amen.
I told y'all my dad he a preacher, he a pastor. So there you go.
Amen.
Yeah, that's true though. Somebody is watching you no matter what you're doing. You may be
Mhm.
the only Jesus they ever see.
Oh yes.
Or the devil. So which one is you? I'm
Oh
just
yeah.
saying. Somebody watching you.
Hmm.
So we are going to wrap things up. I want to thank my special guest for being on here. I'm so excited. And y'all, he will be back in season 5 because he's already booked himself. We just got to set.
Yeah.
That's it. So,
Exactly.
like I said, let me know what y'all would like to see in the upcoming seasons. It only gets bigger. It only gets better. It only gets gooder and gooder. And I declare that that's a word in my book. Gooder and gooder. All
Gooder
right.
and gooder. Yes. I'm not even gonna say it's well, just it's gooder. That's the word.
It's gooder. Tell me.
Gooder.
And again, okay, if you like to remember, if you want to get any merch, please hit me up. Let me know if you would like to get a calendar, journal, or bookmark. We're going into the new year. You need a calendar. I know we are more technology world, but you want a calendar that's just physical, why not get a Tips Tuesdays calendar? If you want a journal, like you were saying about the journaling, get one and support the podcast. Also, if you like to financially give to the podcast, you see at the bottom of the screen, you can give a Cash App, Tips Tuesdays. Or if you like to give some other way, you can hit me up at Tips Tuesdays at gmail.com if you would like to financially give to the podcast, because all this does is help us to get it out there more. I'm trying to work on marketing more, all that good stuff, so we can get it out there into the world and, just continue to give the inspiration, motivation, and encouragement that this world needs, that I need, that you need, because somebody's watching us
Yes.
and they're seeing how we're going through. And if they see that, hey, they going through something, but they don't look like they going through nothing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So just, if you would like to financially give to the podcast, please do so. And let me
Yes.
see.
Everything helps.
Gooder, yes, gooder and good. I'm gonna highlight that one. Gooder and gooder.
Gooder and gooder.
Yes.
Yes.
So, all right. So we are at the end of the show, and I'm not gonna hold y'all long because I be feeling like a preacher with like 10 closings at the end of my at the end of my show. I be like, oh, you just need to go on and end the show now. Go on and end it.
Definitely.
But y'all have a great night. We'll see y'all same time, um, 9 p.m. Central Time next week. YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Share, share, share. And we are out of here, y'all.
Yeah.
A little motivation.